Yes, my dear student. I think I'm very much clear to you. You are able to see me. Okay. In last class, I got several comments that you were not able to see me properly. My video was not clear at all. But if you are facing the same problem right now, please let me know. Okay, so I think now everything is fine. You are able to see me properly. So good morning, dear students. There is one more new student in class 9. Swati is there, and one more new student is there in another class, like another section in 9B. So for the newcomer, you are welcome to English class, and whatever you are facing problem in English, I will try my best to sort out your problem. Okay. So good morning, all of you. What are you doing during this quarantine days? I think you have to stay at home only, and you have to do everything from home only. Okay. So what do you do in your free time? Tell me. I think some will tell I listen music, some will tell I just study. I do study. Very good. So in our 24 hours, we all person get some free time, and during our free time, we like to do all those things which we like so much. You can say what hobbies. Okay, so let me tell you about my hobbies. So whenever I get free time, either I do study or I listen old melodious song. Okay, so you would also you are doing also the same thing. You do also the same thing. You also listen music. You also enjoy melodious old songs, and some of you like what very new song. Okay, so but can you imagine? I told you in free time we love to do so many things which we like most. As I told you, I like music, I like reading. So I do the work related to my hobbies in my free time. I told you music is loved by all. Why music is loved by all? Because it gives us pleasure. And why it gives us pleasure? Because we can hear the sound, we can hear the song. But can you tell me, can you hear the song if you are unable to hear? You lost your listening capacity. You will say definitely no. Yes. As a common man, we can't hear any sound if we are deaf. But there was a girl, and her name was Avril. God has taken her hearing capacity, her hearing ability, but God has given her something extraordinary. What we can hear, she could feel far better than any of us. How? We will know much about Abby and her achievement and how she made it possible to hear without hearing ability. through a beautiful story, through a beautiful chapter. So today we are going to start a new chapter, and the chapter name is The Sound of Music. The sound of music. The sound of the sound of music. Let's read the chapter and try to understand what is given in this story, in this chapter. At the summary of this chapter, I can say this is all about the story of a very brave, inspiring girl. Her name is Evelyn. How she achieved her goal. How she achieved her goal, we will understand through this story. Okay. So at first, we will have reading session. Okay. So at first, I will read the paragraph, and then there will be your difficult words and their reading session, and the last session will be explanation session. Okay. So let's start reading the paragraph. Okay. So I already sent you pages of this chapter. You just read line by line along with me. Okay? So I'm going to start here. Before you read, God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. Extraordinary means what? Beyond something. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any one of us, any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. Let's start reading the first paragraph. Rush our crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Now, the reading session is completed. Let's start the difficult words and their meaning. So, in the first para, the difficult words are jostle. What is this? Jostle. And the spelling of jostle is Jostle. What is the meaning of jostle? Jostle means what? Push roughly. Push roughly. Okay? Then the another difficult word is what? Slide. So write the meaning of slide. Here slide. S-L-I-D-E slide. Slide means what? The meaning of slide is little small. Okay? Little you can say or small. vibration, vibration, vibration. Vibrations means what? Act of oscillation. Act of oscillation, or you can say what? Movement, feeling, sense, oscillating. Oscillating. Okay? And the next difficult word is what? Daunting. Daunting. Daunting means what? Frightening. 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 Okay? And then the next difficult word we have teenager. Teenager. Teenager you can say like adult or youth. We keep teenagers like 16-year-old, 17 years old. Okay, person are known as what? Teenager. So she is also 17 years old, so she is also a teenager. Its meaning is given what? Youth you can say also, and adult also you can say. Adult and youth also you can say. Young people you can say. Young people. It may be girl. Okay. So here is what the next difficult word is: aspiring musician. Aspiring musician. One who wants to be musician. Okay? And the last one is what? Difficult word is what? Profoundly. 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 Profoundly means intentionally, seriously. Intense, intensely, or you can say what? Seriously. I think you are not able to see it properly. Let me do it like this. Okay. I think now you are able to see the difficult words and their meaning. Okay. Let's try to understand. Okay. Now this is your explanation part. Before moving ahead, let me repeat the difficult words so that its meaning will be more clear. Okay. The first I wrote here, jostle. Jostle means what? Push roughly when there is too much crowd. So everyone becomes busy in pushing each and other. So here is what? Come, keep it down. Now the next one is what? Slide. Slide means what? Little small. Next one is what? Vibration. Vibration means what? Act of oscillating. That means feeling of some movement. Okay. Now counting. Counting. Counting means what? Counting means frightening. Frightening, and the next one is nature. In nature, we keep youths. Okay, Yuva people. Now the next one is what? Aspiring musician. One who wants to be musicians. Okay. Now the profoundly. Profoundly means what? Intentionally, seriously. Now try to understand the para. Rush and crowd jostle for position on the underground train platform. Let me also tell you a few lines before giving you explanation of this para. This story is very much inspiring story. The story is all about a girl whose name is Amreen. Okay? So God has taken her hearing capacity, but she never lose her hope, and she made up her mind that she will achieve her goal and she will lead her life as a normal people. And she proved it. It was not very easy for her to achieve her goal, but still, because of her firm determination and work hard, she got success. How? We will understand through the different paragraph. Okay? So the first paragraph is given in front of you. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibration of the approaching train. You know, this is a scene of what platform. So the platform, train, underground platform was full of people. The place was crowded. So all people were making, all people were pushing each other, one and another, to make their position, to comfort themselves. So they were pushing one and another. एक दूसरे को धक्का मुक्की कर रहे थे, धक्का दे रहे थे, so that they could stand properly. And among them, there was also a girl, a slight girl. Slight means what? Little, that means small girl, looking younger than her 17 years. Actually, she was 18 years old, but she was looking less than 17. So she was looking more younger than 17, more younger than her age. And she was very nervous also. When she felt the vibration of coming train towards the platform, she became nervous. But she was excited also. Why she was excited and why she was nervous also? We will understand in the next line. Because it was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. She was nervous as well as she was excited, and she was also frightened. Why? Because this was her first day in Royal Academy of Music in London. She was going to Royal Academy of Music, London, and it was her first day. So she was little frightened also. She was nervous also, but another side, she was excited also. And another reason of her nervousness was that she was native of Scotland, and farms are very much common in Scotland. So it was a very big challenge for her to face a new place, a new person. Moreover, she was not able to listen properly. She was seriously deaf. That is why she was feeling nervous. She was nervous. But she was excited because it was her first day. She was going first time to a new place, a new academy, music academy, and it was very famous music academy. Okay, there. Music classes were conducted. Now, let's read the another para. Adeline Glenning, loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8 years old Adeline was ready to play the piano. They called her name and she did not move. I suddenly realized Adeline managed to cancel her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her administrators urged her parents to take her to a specialist. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Abdul. This was the reading session. Now, let's understand the difficult words and their meaning. Let me write the difficult words for you and then I will give you explanation of this paragraph. Okay? Let's let's write. Here is what difficult word is what noticing. Notice. Notice. Noticing is a difficult word for you. Noticing means here experiencing. Okay? And experiencing to feel something. Okay? And where is what? Cancel. Cancel means what to hide. What is the meaning of to hide? To hide. Okay? Now, deafness is the next. Deafness, that is inability of hearing, not hearing. Okay? Loss of hearing. Loss of hearing ability. Loss of hearing ability. Now here is what? Deteriorated. Deteriorated means what? Decreasing, or you can see what? Growing worse also. Growing worse. Growing worse, or you can say what? Decreasing. Now here is what? Impaired. Impaired means what? Impaired. Impaired means weakened. Weakened. Okay? And the next one is what? Nerve damage. Nerve damage. Here is what to destroy nerve system. To destroy nerve system. Nerve system. Okay? If there is any more difficult words for you, please let me know. I think all difficult words I already wrote there. Okay? So let me repeat the difficult words once again so that it will be easy for you. Here is what noticing. Noticing means what? Experiencing. To observe something. Okay? Now the next one is what? Cancel. Cancel means what? Here its meaning. Otherwise, the normal meaning of cancel is to stop, to reject anything. Okay? That means what? Cancel. But here it means what? to hide. What she was hiding, what Abby was hiding, we'll understand through this paragraph. But at first, let me finish the word session, typical word session. Here is word deafness, that means loss of hearing ability. Okay? Now, now the next one is what? We do you rate it. Okay? It means here growing good, that is decreasing, doing very bad. Okay? So decreasing, its meaning is slowly and slowly decreasing something. So growing worse. Now the next one is impaired. Impaired means what? Weakened. Okay? Now nerve damage, a destroy of nerve system. In every human being, there is what nervous system, and they have their own work. Okay, so let's understand the second paragraph. Adding learnings, loss of hearing had been gradual. So suddenly she did not lose of her hearing ability, but it was gradual. That means slowly and slowly, step by step, her hearing capacity was decreasing, and her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8 years old Adeline was ready to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard, says Isabel Levy. So, Isabel is name of Abby's mother. So, Isabel says that first time she noticed that she is not able to listen. Isabel realized her problem. She realized that something was wrong with Adeline. Why? Because when Adeline was supposed to play a piano and she was told, Adeline was asked to play a piano, but there was no response. She was not replying anything. That is why her mother observed. She noticed that something is definitely wrong with Abby because she was spoken to play the piano and she was not moving at all. So this was the first time that Abby's mother noticed that she has hearing problem. Now, for a while, Abby managed to cancel her growing weakness from friends and teachers. Initially, Abby tried to hide her hearing problem to her friends and from her teachers. And because of this only, she developed gradually, slowly and slowly. She suffered much. She lost her hearing step by step. She lost her hearing capacity step by step because of nerve damage, because she was hiding. So initially she tried to hide this problem from her teacher and from her friends also. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. Finally, the headmistress, the principal of the school, principals are very much intelligent. So here also The headmistress also observed that Adeline was not able to listen, and she was doing very much worse day by day, and she scored very less mark. Her scoring mark was getting decreasing day by day. That is why headmistress realized also her problem, and she requested. Urged means what here? Request. There is one difficult words here. Urged. URGET. Urged means what? Request. Request. To request. Requested. So when the headmistress of the school observed that she has much hearing problem, then she called her parents and she advised Abby's parents to take her to a specialist. Okay? It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired. To take It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf, and everything suddenly looked black, says Adeline. You know, when headmistress advised, when the advice was given to the parents to take Evelyn to a specialist, to a doctor for her hearing problem. So doctor diagnosed her problem, and doctor found there was some nerve damage because of gradual nerve damage. She lost her hearing capacity, and that is why doctor advised that Evelyn should send, and the doctor advised to the parents that she should be fitted with hearing aids. Evelyn was advised to use a hearing aids. Hearing aids means what? A device it is inserted here in the ear so that it could little help her in listening the sound. Okay, so she was advised to use hearing aids, and she was also advised to send to a school for the deaf, and everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. Then she first time listened. When Evelyn listened, these lines spoken by the doctor that she has to go to the school for the deaf people. She became hopeless for a moment, and that is why suddenly she looked black. Suddenly everything suddenly looked black. That means suddenly looked black means hopelessness. She became hopeless when she realized that she will have to leave her present school and she will be sent to the school for the deaf people. But she was very brave girl. How? We will understand it. For a moment, she felt very nervous. She felt she felt herself very hopeless. But the next moment, she decided something. What she decided, we will understand through the next paragraph. Let's read the third paragraph. But Abby was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. One day, she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but Perkisness Ron Fox spotted her potential. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way, says Adeline. Suddenly, I realized I could feel the higher drum from the west up and the lower one from the west down. Folks repeated the exercise and soon Amy discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. Okay? But she was very brave girl. She had a strong willpower. She was brave. So the first moment she became hopeless, but the very next moment she became what? Hopeful also. And she decided to not give up. That means she decided to lead a normal life as we live. And she made it also possible. Why and how? Why, and how she made it possible, we will understand in this paragraph. Let's know the difficult words and their meaning in this paragraph. Let's see the difficult words given in this paragraph. The difficult words here involve determine. Determine. The first difficult word is what? Determine. Determine means what here? Assured to take decision. Okay? Assured, okay, you can say. And to decide also you can say. To decide. Assured or what? To decide something. To decide something. Okay? Now, the next difficult verse in this paragraph is purposeless. Okay? You know what is the meaning of purposeless? That is tabla master. You can say it on the word tabla master. Tabla master. Okay? Now, who plays the drum? A person who plays the drum. And the next one is difficult, what is what potential. Potential is what ability to do something. Potential. Potential is what ability. Ability. Okay. The next difficult word is what? The rest. That means remaining. The rest is what? The remaining. And the last difficult word is what? Determination, from the determine, the word is made determination, that is for decision. Okay? So these are the difficult words given in this paragraph. So we are going to give you the explanation of this paragraph. Let me tell you the meaning of this difficult verse once again. So in this para, in this whole para, the difficult words is what? Difficult words are determined. Determined means what? To decide something. Okay, formally, to take the season. Now the next one is what? Percusionist. Percusionist means what? A person who plays drum or tabla. So we can also say tabla master as in a common words. The next one is what? Potential. Potential means what? Ability to do something. Like I have potential to teach. You have potential to read. Everyone has some potential. Okay? Talent also. The rest is what remaining. Let's try to understand the meaning of this paragraph. But Andy was not going to give up. Give up means what? Give up. Give up. To leave. Give up means what? To leave. But Andy was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. I told you initially, Abby was very brave girl. The moment when she realized that she will be sent to a school for the deaf people, she became hopeless for a moment. But the next moment, she decided something. She decided she will not give up. And she decided to live a normal life. For that, whatever she will have to do, she was ready to face the challenge. She was ready to take every challenge. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone. Xylophone is also an instrument of music, okay? In which you can play the xylophone and you can also sing the song, okay? And decided that she wanted to play it too. So one day, one event happened. What happened? She saw a girl was playing xylophone. And the playing of xylophone by the girl inspired her very much. And she decided she will also learn how to play the xylophone. Okay, that musical instrument. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Povos spotted her potential. What happened, where there is a way, where there is a will, there is a way. Jahan cha wahan raah. So she decided that she will make her career in music field only. So she started searching so many teachers and she visited so many places so that she could learn how to play xylophone. So she was searching here and there. She was in search of a very good music teacher who could give her training. And finally, she got her teacher, but during this period, she had to face so many negative replies because so many teachers gave her negative replies. They denied to give her training because they thought that they thought that how she will learn music, how she will learn how to play the xylophone if she is not able to hear, if she has lost the hearing capacity. But there was also one teacher and his name was Ron Povos, and he was a tabla master. He was a percussionist. He spotted her potential. He he realized that Abby was not a normal girl. She was a very talented girl and she was also a brave girl. So when he realized the potential, the ability of Abby, he decided to give her training. He decided that he will make her understand how to play xylophone. And what happened? Let's see. He began by tuning two large drum to different notes. Don't listen through your ears. He could say, try to sense it some other way. Says, and then suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the west up and the lower one from the west down. So the tabla master, Ron Phobos, gave her instruction. He told to her, see what is spoken, not to hear from the ear. Don't listen to the ear. Try to understand the music, the beat of music through the some other way. And understood. She understood the message given by Tabla Master Ron Phobos. Ron Phobos. And the next moment, she realized that she could feel the higher drum from the west up. That means, we common man hear the sound of the music through the ear, but Abby could feel the beat of the music through the different body parts, and she realized that higher beat she could feel with the upper waist side. And the lower one from the waist down. So you know that we have waist also covered, and there is the upper portion, there is the lower portion. So she was given instruction by her teacher that she could listen it, she could feel the music, the beat of the music when the master was started playing the drum. She was given instruction, and the next moment she realized she could feel the music. How? The higher beat she could feel in the upper part of her waist, the upper portion of her body. She could feel the higher beat, and from the lower body part, she could feel the lower level beat. In this way, you can imagine how deeply she was feeling the music. She could hear the music. She could feel the music more deeply than any one of us. While she had lost her hearing ability, still she could feel. And I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibration, and slowly she developed so many qualities in her body. Now she could understand, she could listen to every beat and the notes of music through the different body parts of herself. And we could feel now different notes of music and also the beat of music through the different parts of her own body. She was now enjoying the music class. It was not easy at all. She had to do a lot of hard work. The rest was the determination and hard work. So she says that it became possible because of only her hard work. Okay, so this was all about today's class. In next section, we will continue reading this similarly as we had today. At first, I will give you reading session, and the next one, the difficult words and their meanings. All those difficult words that are taught by me. You will write it down sequentially in your fair copy, and you will learn it also. After that, you will read the paragraph 3 times. Okay, each para you will read 3 times, and definitely you will get benefit of it. For the time being, take care of yourself, stay at home, be safe, and again be ready for the next class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Yeah.